good with that, yeah.
Yeah, it should be sweet there, innit? Do it about there so we can get my face. Yeah, sweet.
Right, boom. 3, 2, 1, and go. 3, 2, 1, and go. You kind of take it, you know. These are be funny outtakes because they're going to stare at me like, hurry up, mate.
Funny this.
3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah, been there for too long.
Proper man.
Been there for too. I was born Southside though. But
Yeah. Oh, you've told me where from? Long side,
I
originally.
was born near Yorgaff.
Yeah. Born in the sites.
But yeah, I'm good. This year is going off. Like literally in the first month of this year, I had so many opportunities slammed at me. I didn't know what to do, so I spent the whole of January just deciding what to do, airing everyone, and then put everything into plan. So now it's February. Everything's going according to plan.
Good, yeah. I've seen your eye, bro, and obviously we chat a lot in it, so I know a lot of the things that are coming your way. It's only a matter of time now, bro. When you got the skills and the talent, people are gonna come knocking.
Yeah, definitely.
You know
I've got. Well, what's good as well is a lot of artists I have been recording with are getting big opportunities now as well.
So definitely.
From years ago when we first started LAB, it was like. Obviously, a lot of people were just starting, and as well,
of course.
These same people now they're
starting to blow up. It's mad, isn't it? We've literally watched a lot of these young kids grow in there. It's like grow to men in terms of music.
Literally.
The skills have got tighter, they've sharpened the pen. You know what I mean? They've got more serious.
Yeah, so you know what? You've also got like a lot of people. What they've done as well, if they've gone all around the city to different studios and all this kind of stuff. Everyone, a lot of the people have been fucked over or weren't happy with stuff, and they always end up coming back.
Exactly.
And the great thing is, the only thing that you are, and me as well, what we've done is we've only just gone up. You just keep going up and up and up.
That's it, bro.
So then we'll just see progress.
The progression. If you work hard, though, like if we work hard, like we always say, bro, you just go that way, innit? Like we said from the point, going that way. Don't know how we're going to get there, but can wing it all the way. It don't matter. As long as we work hard and believe, we'll get to the destination. Just
literally.
Let's go. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, that's all it is.
Like when we first met, who introduced me? You know, CLM. I just started
CLM
the lab.
was.
Shout out CLM. You need to do some music because you're messing about.
Yeah, he needs to get out of the fucking. Do you know what I mean? He's come out of retirement.
I know, bro. He's actually hard.
Not even in his 30s yet. He's retiring.
He's got skills, bro. That video. Remember that video on your beat?
Oh yeah.
That
fucking. Oh my god, I've gone done that many
where
tracks.
We went in the old, it was like an old. Like hostel or something, and we shot the video in there. That was a tough video. Me, Weeks, and Lucy. Lucy sourced the venue because she's flipping. She's into all that mad exploring stuff and that. But yeah, man, CLM introduced us, and I think I'd had the lab about probably it was in the first year. Been in and out. Had a couple of engineers. I don't know what when you come in. I think you might have been second or third. I think I had Tino, who was great. But COVID hit. And he didn't want to do the mission from Blately over here. Like, bro, if I get stopped on the way or something, I could lose my job. I could get a fine. And I was like, and he's like, and everyone was nervous about COVID. Them times, like, is it real? Is it not? Is it serious? He's like, but I'm not trying to take that home. Fair enough.
No. COVID, that was a fucking sick year, that, you know, because that was a year, that's where Wzrd was born.
Yeah.
I think I was still called Mikey T.
Is that where you got Mikey T then, yeah?
I wasn't even an engineer, I'm not even going to lie.
You've told me this. You was in the band and that, weren't you?
It was literally a mistake.
This is it, bro, the podcast. Just let people know who Mikey Wzrd is, where he came from, bro.
Now, so it's a mistake, and I swear down, I've not tried anything yet. Like, I've literally not even had a plan. I've just winged
it all the way.
Do you know what I mean? So, basically, fucking... Yeah, I think what happened, I think I lost my job just before COVID. So it was like I think it was around March time. I remember it was my daughter's birthday, because it was a bit weird, right? Because it was a birthday and we was having a party, but it was 2 days into lockdown. Do you know what I mean? But we've already had this party set up. But I remember fucking, after that birthday party, I was fucking broke. Like proper, like I'm talking broke. Like, what I do remember was it was CLM. I remember CLM there. What he's done, right, is my mate MJ is gone. You come into his studio. I said, yeah, cause recorders. You know what I mean? So I've gone in. I've been toying with a couple of my mates for about a year or two. You know, messing about at my house. Yeah. Apparently I was good though. So anyway, this kid's messaged me and he's gone, yeah, coming in, and that's where I met CLM.
Okay.
And can't fucking remember who else was there.
There was a couple around the time.
There was a couple of people in there anyway. So that
remember
there,
you told me this story before.
Yeah. So that was my very first paid session. I asked for 20 quid just so I could get fare. I just thought, fuck it. They ended up giving me 50 quid out of it.
Happens, bro. You know when you do someone a solid and your character as well, your personality, when you get to know people, you think you've probably done it yourself. You come across someone that's trying to, you know, set up a business, do better, just doing something productive, putting the time to use, and you think, you know what, hold that, bro. You deserve a bit more. If you're in a position to do so, why not? Do you know what I mean? Give them a little bit more.
There's a few of them there. There's 10 of each, man. They're laughing their heads off.
Exactly, bro.
And then, but then obviously, Wzrd got it got out as a video, and then a few people have heard it, and it's like, oh, you can mix pretty good. Do you know what I mean? So the same guy that I was in there with, he's called Jay, right? He basically fucking said, right, you're called Wzrd. So we set me up an Instagram account with made me some shitty logo called My Wzrd on it, and then fucking the next thing, you know,
remember that?
So I'm literally sat there, and he just transfers another 50 quid into my bank account and goes, yeah, I've got you a track here, mix it. So it was like, boom. So I'm just sat in COVID. Within like 2 weeks, I think I've racked up about 250 quid or something.
Nice.
Like that.
And you think, wow, this is off something I enjoy doing, sat in my yard.
You're
onto something now, innit?
People send me stems online, got me headphones on, I'm just chilling. This is all done in headphones in my gaff. They didn't even have a studio in there at the time. The next thing you know, just popping off. So then obviously we've got, that's happened, and then they've got me on to you, innit?
Yeah, because CLM said to me, I put a post up, sorry for butting it, but I put a post up for engineers because I was out of an engineer, and CLM literally said, Mike Wzrd, the most hardest working engineer I've ever come across, lovely guy, you know, proper big Joe up. Said, please get him in, bro. And then,
bam,
you was there.
And that was it then. So within like fucking a few months of the year, I fucking broke. So
just a good look, bro.
Loads of money.
We smashed it, bro. When you come in there, so many people, because I remember him saying to me, like, new engineers hard, bro. And what worked for you, bro, you was quick. You give people what they wanted, quick. You know, in a quickness, no messing about. Like, artists are coming in, a lot of them are impatient. Do you know what I mean? As soon as you come through the right, you're giving them little cuts and that, giving them little bits of icing on the cake that makes you think, oh, it sounds hard before you've even mixed it yet. Because you know, a lot of these young guys, they hear all these effects and it's like, I've got my breathing space now, you know, I'm capable of stuff, now I can mix. Remember we was talking about what makes people happy? Do you know what I mean? A lot of the young guys, that's what they want to hear, all effects, and when you do all that, you know, when you pull it back and stutter the words.
The reason why I'm so quick, me, is I've got no fucking patience.
There you
go.
I
couldn't be arsed, like fucking ADHD or some shit like with attention. I can't spend too long on something, so then I've sort of learnt myself how to be fast at it. Do you know what I mean? But it's not being quick and rushing though. It's like to get to a certain quality.
No,
Do you know what I mean? Most tracks that I've actually smacked it, like got on radios or been some of my best mixes have been done. I'm recorded within the hour.
Yeah, like it's always what they say in it. It's like when people release a song and the one that does tend to go for someone is the one they never really liked. They didn't put that much effort into it. That's not my favourite. And
so
it goes.
Because of that, that's where a lot of people call, especially on the south side, they call me Wzrd. They call me Wzrd. Wzrd is speed and
Wzkid.
Fast.
Couple man around here call you Wzkid, like they'll bell me up. Where's Wzkid? You seen him?
So I can't say, So I like with the name Wzrd, like I'm not into all that Harry Potter shit enough.
Is that what you don't like it?
I found it cringy, but it sort of stuck in it.
Nah, it works, bro. You're quick and good at your craft. Why not?
Yeah. So basically, so I've got two nicknames, it's Wzrd or Wiz in it. But yeah, so since then, I swear down, like since LAB51, it's just literally just happened on its own, and I've swear down, I've not had a single plan or even tried.
And there's a lot of studios interested in you, but like we've spoke a lot on that, people wanting you on board and stuff. But like I've always said to you, don't be signing out, just stay freelance, bro, because the more people want you, if they want to, like, you know, when you've had kids pop up to you, they've offered me this much, this person's offered this much in advance. I just say, yo, if someone's prepared to give you that much money, bro, they're not gonna. You must be worth a lot more, because I'm not gonna put that much money on the table unless I know for a fact I'm gonna double that. Do you know what I mean?
Of course, So
with a good team and a bit of a head on you, why can't you make that yourself?
So that's what this year's all about, basically, innit?
Yeah.
It's like it's been fucking mad, really, because it's been an up and down roller coaster in a way. Because obviously we had 2020, and I think when was it 2021?
Lost track a bit over COVID, innit? We're in 23 now, bro.
Yeah, fuck me, man. So I remember 2021. I think we parted ways for a bit. Was it that year?
I'm trying to think now. So 21, because 22, yeah, it was
2020
21.
Because
22, was when I opened this in April, bro. So I got this, and that was beginning of the year, really. Because remember, I went quite, it was 21, bro. Because what happened, I closed the lab, you remember, announced that it's closed, and everyone's like, no way, bro. A lot of people was gutted, like,
even I was
you know, like, no way, bro. It's like home. Why are you doing that?
Half of me was thinking, shit, is it like me leaving is I fucked everything up?
Nah, bro, it was a plan, no, like, you seeing it. But
Yeah,
obviously, you leaving did make a difference, bro, because a studio can't run without an engineer.
Well, yeah, it's just
And I
the
couldn't
fucking
film,
speakers,
learn to engineer, all of that stuff. Done a little bit of, you know, people self-use and that. But I always had the bigger vision. Remember when we used to tell you in that building, bro? I said, bro, listen, see this space here? This will be ours, bro. I'm telling you. But obviously, with the plan, that fell through. He was messing around. He was leaks. So I thought, I'll just go elsewhere. Then end up with a bigger and better studio. But I told you in it from the jump, bro. This is where I'm going, bro. I'm going that way. This is the way I'm going. And we're here now in the White House, which is beautiful. It's nice, but we've still got a load to move to. Yeah, a long way to go, bro.
Yeah, literally.
We're way off where we want to be.
Yeah, literally.
But look, between us, bro, like progressively, like we've smacked it, bro. We're doing well.
Yeah.
So, well, artist-wise, what I wanted to touch on, bro, like, obviously, a little bit about you, like where it started now, which is good. Good to let people know that. But I think what needs to be touched on, bro, is a lot of artists, we see it. They want to take credit for a lot of the work on their own. A lot of them don't like to credit producers. A lot of artists don't really want to put their hand in the pocket. I don't know how to put this, but yo, like as a producer, bro, here we go. As a producer, bro, what like you're in a hot seat, bro. What do you find like? What's some of your pet hates? What's an annoyance, bro? Like, what do you think you get discredited? Do you not get as much credit as you deserve?
Right. So I do you know what? Yeah, I've got so many people ask me this. Yeah, so many people. Right?
I want to know your thoughts because that's somebody else before another producer I'm gonna get on.
I've got a couple of semi-big artists in it that not a lot of people would know that I've done in it. So to me, right. You've got a producer who makes beats in it, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't actually have a beat on artists that I've made, like, you know, that I've got massive views. I mean, half of that stuff don't really mean too much to me anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, I just like the creation of it. Do you know what I mean? But like, so mainly people come from me for vocal engineering in it there. So if, say, for example, artist Blue, right, yeah, and I didn't get credited, and it has happened before, right? If that was me making the beat, right, yeah, I would see my ass a bit.
Yeah, you would.
Because that's like, do you know what I mean?
It's rude, sort of, bro, basically.
Yeah, the way I look at it,
every right to see your ass.
I look at it because obviously I used to play in bands and stuff like that there. I used to play live music in it, so that's where my music talent comes from, really. So basically, when you've got a producer making beats, yeah, and an artist, that's a band to me, right? So you wouldn't see a band blow up, yeah. And then I know everything gets put on the single, but everyone still knows who the bassist, drummer, and guitarist is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So some artists are blowing up, yeah, but they're not crediting the producers in the right way. Now, also as well, right, on the back of that, yeah, they've also paid for it. Well, I hope they have anyway. Do you know what I mean? So, say for example, someone will sell a beat for exclusive for like I don't know, two grand or something like that. There. That's in a way going right. Yeah, that's your product now. You own it. Do you know what I mean?
You don't have to credit.
Yeah. But at the same time, you know, there's a lot of people going, I built all this on my own, which, I know, I've seen a lot of people do this.
Annoying.
I'm not really one to put posts up about it.
Yeah.
But I see it, and it's like, no, you didn't do it. You did write your lyrics, your bars, and you've got your talent on your own, but a fucking team makes it, bro.
Yeah, exactly, bro. People forget, because, like you said, like, for me, I think, sometimes, bro, when a track comes on, say you got an album on, say you got the radio on, before anybody sets foot on that track, you wear a beat, and the beat is what draws you to what's going to be said next. And that artist can make or break that record. Some of them, it's all right, the beat's mastered. Or how many times have you heard, you would have smacked this up better than more. Yo, if we got my one, then this would have been high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally.
Or sometimes you'll hear a beat, not too keen on it, but then an artist will come on. There might be a lyricist, and the track grows on you. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's give and take. Like, sometimes the artist makes a track, or sometimes the instrumental makes the artist make the track. Do you know what I mean?
Or sometimes it's the engineer that makes it all sound good, because sometimes you get all the shit. But
auto-tune can play a big role in that. Some people are not very good, but the auto-tune makes them sound terrific.
So so the other half of the question was, so you know, obviously that's to do with beat side, isn't it?
Yeah.
So do you know what I mean? So basically, your beat side is like, you should always credit them, always. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe so.
Engineer-wise, I'm not too asked me, because it's like, it's like it's hard to explain. It's like services that you've paid for.
Engineer's a bit different in it.
Yeah, because all you're basically doing is just making something sound as good as it can be. But that can also make and break something. But then you also get this part where there's like some people have a certain niche of a sound. Like, so let's have a look at like Travis Scott and Mike Dean. Yeah. So everyone knows who Mike Dean is because of Travis Scott.
Yeah.
He's had his own sound producing vocals for fucking since the 90s.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? But no one, obviously, Travis Scott blew up, so then he's obviously got more in the limelight out of it. So you've got there. So for example, you've got like, do you know when you have an artist where they actually eventually get their own sound?
Yeah, and it's like unique
and
to them.
And a lot to do with that is the engineer.
Yeah, they've not done it on the road.
Because I've mixed vocals of people, and I've mixed vocals for people who have had fucking certified producers, like, actually making the beats for them, but they've not been able to ever pattern the vocal.
So like maybe like say for instance, like a Future or someone. Like clearly he doesn't sound like that without the engineer, the producer, really tweaking them vocals and fine tuning him. Because he's you can hear, in some auto tune, bro. Some is just auto tune to make it sound good, and some is it really manipulated the voice, bro. You couldn't even sound anything near that without this effect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like T-Pain, exactly. Bro, he's he's up there, bro, and he actually can sing, bro.
Yeah,
it's mad. Have you heard him about it? It's very good. So maybe is that what you mean, kind of?
Yeah. So you end up getting your own sort of. So some people, I mean, a lot of the time these days, there's that much music out there. Now you can just walk into someone's gaff and just get something. If it's just an average rapper night.
It's quite straightforward.
People like, I don't know, Potter.
He's just like just straight road rap, no auto tune, just straight to it.
People like that can dive into any studio, record it, and it'll always come out sounding the same. But then you also have these people who've got a specific sound in it.
No, I understand.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in that respect, that they should be shouted out a little bit more, engineers. I
mean,
mean,
it's a bit of a job on the hands.
It all comes down to ego, to be honest, though. Always, because I don't care if I'm like, if someone's blowing off, I wouldn't say blowing off the back of me, but say blowing, or got out there and made a fucking shitload of money. I know that I've won anyway. It doesn't matter if they paid me or not, if they fucked me over or not, because I still did that.
Yeah, so you did it. So
I'm
you're
comfortable enough that I'm always going to get business.
You know now what you do is good enough.
Yeah.
So now it's just finding people that are not selfish, or because some of it as well is selfish, bro. Egos and stuff. Like, I don't want you to blow like I am, or a lot of the time, what else is it as well? But what you got to check it out. A lot of these kids here that are rapping these days, a lot of them, you've heard the content, whether they're lying or not is irrelevant. But they're up to certain activities. They've got people they don't like, they've got problems on the road, qualms and that. So now, they don't necessarily want whoever to know where they're recording.
Yes.
So I get that too.
I was going to touch
that
on
could
that
be,
in a minute. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
things,
naturally, bro, you're not going to be wanting to put you live. I record at Wzrd. Some of them, they just, no one cares where you record anyway. Do you know what I mean? But some of them, they would care because they think we can get the drop on him there. So occasionally, maybe that is the case.
Yeah, so
but sometimes it is just people being selfish.
There has actually been certain artists where I've actually gone like, whoa, shit, wait a minute. And I've recorded, and then I realised, over the years, like I've known different people that like they would, like someone I've recorded eventually ended up beefing with someone else I've recorded. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So now it's
obviously it's fuck all to do, because I don't have a fucking clue. I'm not into all that shit anyway. But like, now sometimes it's better not to be like that.
Yeah,
I think that's why a lot of kids in the mask up these days as well, because fuck, I don't know identity or whatever.
It's Peter as well. He said, some of these artists have got problems. Like, I don't really get as many artists in here, but I still do say it occasionally. But like, obviously in the old studio, like I used to say, kids, are you involved in anything? And now I'm like, bro, I'm not fed, bro. I'm asking because I don't want you to get caught lacking on the stairs, bro. I don't want you coming out as he's coming in. It ends up like a barber's. I need to know if you've got problems. Oh, right, yeah, cool. I've got well, this is, who comes here. I'm not going to specific name, but this is like, you got certain people that come here because it's where it's based. You know that. But you're not having no problems on my stairs, bro. I'm not getting roped into it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially when you're dealing with like fucking gang affiliated rappers.
But I think a lot of these young kids, they had respect for us over there anyway. We didn't
of course.
We was good with it. But yeah, man, it's a mad one. What's going out of my mind? I wanted to ask you something else about that sort of thing. Like, so you get a lot of these young ones coming in as well, as an engineer, as a producer. Like, like the business side of it. How many of them do you find like actually? What different? You know, you get some rappers. You know, right? He's serious. He's interested. Do you get a lot of them asking about the business side of it, and like, do you feel like you plug money in a position where you like micromanage some of these artists? They come in, you know they're serious.
Yeah.
Do you know this guy, bro? Maybe you might drop him a little link to get on the radio. You know, help him with the whole distro kid stuff. Because I find
a lot of people don't have a clue, do they?
Nah, they don't. It's not gonna say that. So again, like you, as a producer in a hot seat, bro, you do more. Just speaking out loud, having these conversations.
Yeah.
You do a lot, bro, for an artist, because they come there with the mind. I don't know where the hell I'm starting, but I know I can rap. So now what you're doing is you're creating beats for him, giving him a really good mix and master. You've just showed them how, like, you know, PRS and what's the other ones, all these different
PPL, PRS.
You're giving them a bit of knowledge on that. Do you know what I mean? And the other side of it, the distro, that, because I find a lot of people that come through, like, I naturally, you send me micromanaging man there, bro, because every time they come through, you know what I mean? So that's as well why I think you lot should be credited regardless, because you're practically like you say, the old lab, the start of a lot of these kids' careers, because you must have seen certain things and thought, that looks like something I said, or I've put you there, I've sent you there, you know what I mean? You've paved the way for a lot of man.
I've seen a couple of captions. I'll tell you one thing about that, I've seen a couple of captions. I always say in a session, overthinking is a creative killer. Yeah, right. And I've seen that on a few captions, mate. I'm sure I made that up. I might have nicked it from somewhere that I forgot about. I don't know, but I've seen that about a few times.
You do, captions do get robbed.
But I like that. I think that's cool. I like that though.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. See, I'm not asking someone. I mean, this isn't just telling everybody you can steal my shit, but fucking little things like that. Do you know what I mean? Say for example, I don't know, fucking Drake stole my beat. Yeah, I'd be fucking. But most people would see their ass. I'd be buzzing off it.
Yeah, there's two ways of looking at it, innit?
Yeah.
And you know what I think's mad? You know when people say like these big artists stole a beat? I know we've touched on that before as well. You can touch on that, bro. You might as well. It's mad. Why if you're in that big position? Because some of these big superstars, they're known to do it. Like, why, bro? I'm the little guy, man. Can't I just get a little change? I would have took a few quid. Do you know what I mean? You know what? A lot of producers would have took a little £5, bro.
Yeah. Do you know what I think it is? It always just comes down to ego.
Do you think?
Yeah, always.
The little guy, I can't really be associated with you.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, do you know, on the artist thing, I've actually been thinking about it, you know, because now I've getting a lot of contacts and I've gained so much knowledge and information about shit that I didn't have a clue about. I mean, I used to research the fuck out of everything, and I mean research. Like I'd be sat on Google for 6 hours, looking about the right way to upload a track.
Little things. It's important.
How we're gonna like electronic. I didn't even know what was it now. I remember trying to help my mate out do it well before even Wzrd was born. And there's someone that asked for an electronic press kit, an EPK. Is that what the fuck is one of them?
Is either, bro.
Yeah, electronic press kit is like a little portfolio of, say, you know, pictures of your tracks, your bio.
So it's like a press pack, like that. So when you send it to a radio or something.
Yeah. So you got stuff like that.
Bit of a write up on you and that.
So, but I actually found out that a lot of that's bullshit, you know.
Yeah.
That it's just a little marketing tool for other companies to get money, bro.
To make money from
do you know most of the time how people end up on the radio? I've got a couple of artists there that they literally have the fucking emails and they just go bam like that.
Just dead simple,
and they just go boom, and they'll get played once, and because they've been played once, say like I don't know, was it a garage DJ on Kiss or something? And they'll just go, boom, that was successful, that track. People stayed in and listened, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so then the next track will come and record with me, they'll go bam.
Yeah.
Then you got your newcomers as well. So obviously I've gained experience from that, just knowing it's always who you know. It's always who you know.
100% it's who you know, bro, because it's like with the whole, like, say, you know, with the lab now, we set up a channel.
Yeah.
And you've got a lot of these bigger artists, and it's like, how do we get the big artists on the channel? Once a lot of these big artists, when you consider the big artists, but you're not quite there yet because you're still growing, you know, a lot of these kids look like they're getting numbers, but if you put them on a smaller channel to get small views, they're not a big artist. You're not a big artist, so you've actually got a fan base behind you, are you really? Just because you get big views on a big channel.
Yeah.
It's the channel's subscribers are fucking with you, and now they're just going back to you, they're not following you elsewhere yet. You've not sealed it, you've not put your foot down, you've not made your stamp. You need to religiously do it, you know, and retain that. Right, we're going to follow him over to his channel now. So these big artists that have got a fan base behind them, it doesn't matter where they put music now, because I'm going to get my views, I'm not going to look stupid. So now, why wouldn't you get on the channel? what is it, a beauty thing, or obviously some of them want pain, whereas like recently with the lab, starting to network a little bit, I'm chatting with different people, you've seen bigger faces getting on the the lab and stuff. Again, things cost money. Do you know what I mean? It costs money, but you got to speculate to accumulate, like they say. You got to spend money to make money, and that's fine. Yeah. It's no different to, if you're you're on the roads now, you're going to spend so much for some work to flip it, and then you put that back. It's the same thing. You're going to invest in one thing, why don't you invest in another way? It's not going to risk you a sentence. You know this, whatever you're investing in, i.e. rap music on a YouTube channel on Spotify, it sells, and this artist is the crack of this mix, bro. If it's power, it's gonna sell. Yeah, you know what I mean? So this artist is crack, bro. This artist is gonna sell, so it's bringing. You invest in that artist, you're gonna get your money back.
Yeah, so
in many ways.
People I know, the very first thing I always say, is that the amount of times I've heard, especially the first time I come with an artist or the first time I do a track, go, do you reckon it'll blow this? And I hate saying it to them, it kills me, but it's like, it doesn't matter how good the track is. Do you know what I mean? I'm quite, people will probably think I'm rude or whatever, but it's not that I'm hard to gas up, but it's that I'm just very honest about it. Yeah, and I have to tell them, some of the worst songs I've heard have blown up.
It's the way, bro. It's the way.
Some of the best tracks I've done are sat in my hard drive, still never released or will not ever get released.
And does that sometimes go down to like, it's not about talent, it's down to, you know, what do they say now? Hard work outweighs talent every time. You've got half the talent as the guy on the left, but the guy on the left wants to play at Xbox all day and put a track of year out on Spotify or SoundCloud and wonder why he's not getting anywhere. But the guy on the right now is on the move, religiously putting out content. He's not as good as this guy, but you're not being seen, bro. Yeah, so don't be mad at this guy and slag him off that he's on the radio when he was out there going for it. Do you know what I'm saying?
And do you know what it is? All it comes down to, it's not like the 90s anymore where you could just, you know, a death row sign a rapper. Do you know what I mean?
Where we're thinking, he's got skills, I reckon we can do something with him.
Exactly. We don't go through tapes anymore like we used to do, like Dr. Dre and find Eminems. Do you know what I mean?
They go through social, don't they? And look at people like him.
So they'll look at that, they'll look at how you're doing it, and they'll look at like how you're, like, when you say consistency, everyone keeps talking about consistency, right? But I don't think they get the gist of it. Consistency isn't just keep doing it. It means keep being great at it.
Yeah, not like, just putting out
if you're getting shitter and shitter, or you're not progressing, that's not consistency. That's just consistently doing something.
You're consistently just repeating a pattern that's not working for you.
Yeah, you can consistently be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Or you can be consistently be in the gym. Do you know what I mean? One of them's going to be better for you. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like, you have to, you've got to keep growing yourself. Do you know what I mean? So I always say to them, your first track's never going to blow. Now and again, it does happen because I've seen it happen. Do you know what I mean? It was with fucking, what is it, No Chill on his first track.
Yeah.
Just hit 1 million now on his first. I've never had an artist ever hit 1 million on his first track. It didn't happen overnight in the mill though. It's only happened now. We dropped it about 6 months ago.
Yeah, but it got there.
But the fact is, it got there. So, what was I talking now? Wait a minute, I'm lost.
You're talking about obviously artists being consistent. No Chill having 1 million views and Nemzzz consistently being great, bro.
Yeah. So obviously I was recording Nemzzz. Well, I weren't recording, obviously, I was just mixing, but I've been doing that with before. Yeah, I did Elevate, and he was getting average views for like 20 to 30k, probably 100k at most, but he was getting better and better. So eventually he did Elevate, and Elevate is the one that popped him off. So what he's been doing there is consistently getting better. He's consistently doing, but he's getting better. I've had the same artists come in for, you know, even before I was mixing people like Nemzzz. And they're not getting better. They're just staying afloat.
Yeah, like there's no improvement.
Do you know what I mean? So consistency isn't key if you're not going to get better and better, because you have to always push yourself different.
No, yeah, of course.
Every time I mix, I'm just trying to get better and better at it, and I hope I have since 2020. But
100%, bro.
Fucking hell, like, so it's one of them.
I feel like if you weren't getting better, bro, you know, in this day and age now, things move on so quick, bro. If you're not open-minded and you know, constantly, you know, if you're not a learner, bro, some people can look at things, they just learn as they go along. You don't have to read a book. If your mind's not in that learning state, like, if you want to progress, bro. You're learning as you go along, because new artists are coming through the door now. There's new sounds coming all the time, auto-tunes, different genres, like off spins of rap from like drill and melodic drill, and they're calling this new one, I've seen it soft drill or soft rap or something. So now these are coming in, experimenting with you. So it's having to you, like the other day when I was upstairs, we're on waves downloading some new bits, like, use that, bro. You might need that. But with you, that's always in the studio, you might be like, yo, I've had to download some new thing on Waves. You have knowledge of Waves, so you're gonna get your head around this flipping plug-in. So now you're sharpening every time. You're just moving with the times, innit?
Yeah.
You're moving with the times. You're sharpening, bro. You are getting better because without realizing, people are coming in and challenging you, bro.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? I like that as well.
You need to be challenged.
I always need, because I get too comfy sometimes. So I get too comfy, and what I find a lot of people do as well, is first of all they're fucking more asked about money, but that's another convo. But they get comfortable with how they do things, so then they just sort of go, this is it, done. Do you know what I mean? I will literally try to top my last track.
You've got to, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
If you're not gonna try better yourself each time, like what are you playing at, bro? Like, I get some people it's just a hobby, which is fine.
Yeah.
But you lot that are really trying to say, I want to be an artist, and I'm going to, this is what I'm putting my all into. That's what you need to be doing. Waking up, it's a challenge. Let's go. What's for breakfast? Baz. Do you know what I mean? Let's have it. Let's go. You got to challenge yourself. You got, and you know what else is mad, bro? Touching on the music side of things. I've never been good at it. Performance, bro. I am shook on stage. I get stage fright. I've only warmed in front of the camera now because, like, at the beginning of these podcasts, I get a bit stiff and then we loosen up because the chat's flowing. You forget the camera's there. But the reason, bro, I kind of stopped with the rapping as much is because I started getting people saying, yo, Jonah, I've got a performance for you. And I felt like a dick, keep saying no, bro. And I realised, bro, I used to think, I'm not really known, I'm not going to get a reaction from the crowd. Then I realised, it's not about being known, it's just having stage presence. I've seen people go out not known, they've got the crowd bumping because they're that confident on that stage. This is me. You're going to fuck with me because I'm going to shut this thing down. You know what I mean? The energy it's absorbed from the crowd and they're jumping, they're enjoying it. But me, bro,
you're like,
I'm like, yo, I can't go out there and shout at that crowd like, make some fucking noise. I feel like they all look at me like, I've always said for years, bro, Rico will tell you, bro, like, I've never said, you know what man, I said, make some noise, or ole, you know, just something like that, or what's happening, people out, what's happening, I'm Samsy, I've got a rap song. I feel like I know it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I go out there and turn into some guy, because I get stage fright, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's been my biggest thing. And on stage as well, bro, some people are very good artists, recording artists, and you watch them live. You've heard people say, crap live him or crap live her. The studio artists out there, they're good in the studio, they've got bangers on the radio, their albums are popping in your car. And then other people, bro, I've been at like festivals and thought, I don't even like this track, but this is going off because the person, their stage presence is infectious, bro.
Yeah, of course.
They, you know what I mean? They're performers, they're natural born performers, bro, and they believe and they entertain, and it's like, yo, there's two sides to that coin, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What are you going to be?
What are you going to be? And some people have got the whole package. Another thing, people just, is your music got longevity in it? Look at rappers from back in the day. People still listen to Tupac, Biggie, Nas and that. But a lot of these rappers that are coming out now, like you're the current ones, like these Migos and these flipping Travis Scott. Travis Scott's been around for years, but you future about our generation. The next lot in years to come, are they going to last as long as these lot? The first, that Tupac and that I've just mentioned, are they still going to be about being listened to?
The way things are going, like it's just like these. It's almost as if it's too.
Bro, it's like
too much.
Yeah, bro, it's like a flipping stock line, bro. It's like the conveyor belt of rappers just start falling off, bro, and falling on, like coming into play, like. But a lot of these kids you get in the studio, do you not realize, bro? You think you've just writ anything on a beat just because you wanted to make a rap song. Like, there's no longevity in that song you just made.
Yeah, literally.
And your mates are all going to put fire signs on it on Instagram, which is nice to support. But so should we not be a bit more cutthroat with our mates and say, bro, this isn't for you, or yo, sharpen your tools?
That's the difference, what I've noticed, right, is most artists I work with who are they're like a headache sometimes to work with because I'll have to go, we'll record, I'll mix it, and I'll do this, and then I'll be like, it's done, and then they'll be unhappy with it. Not what I've done, but the fact that I can do better, we can do better. What, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they'll change the beat, they'll go back and we'll call it again. And you know, sometimes you can be 4 or 5 times on the track.
You're gonna be lazy in the studio.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I've had an artist now that we've been working on the track for a year. We've only just done it. Do you know what I mean? We've only just got it right after a year. Do you know what I mean?
Bro.
We've done millions of loads of tracks in between that, but that one track was a little bit, you know, they felt like it was special in it. So
did you hate it in the end?
Fucking hell, I'm sick of hearing it now.
Free the kid.
Oh my god, that one. Fucking hell, that was years. That's been years.
And when you were saying that, I was thinking, reminds me of Free the Kid or fucking Tommy Hilfiger Reeks. Fucking release it, bro.
Yeah, that one's like 2-3 years, that one, innit?
Like, it's like, bro, it's funny, innit? But when they do actually drop, it's you know when it's actually out, you feel different about it then. Oh, it's out now. I can accept it, but if you're going to ask me to keep messing about it, I hate it. You know what I mean?
Like, I don't, you know what's mad about being an engineer? Like, I was speaking to, who was it? It was Ryan O'Beats was saying this the other day. I'm sorry if I'm not allowed to mention you or anything, bro. But I'm going to mention you anyway. But he said, he's exactly the same as me. He's the first guy who said it as well, because I know that some people won't admit this. He's like, I can't listen to music. Like, you can't do, when you're not working, you can't listen to music.
Because it's in your ear all day.
Yeah, so do you know what I mean? Like, you sort of get in the mindset, of sitting there and analysing music that much, right? That you end up analysing music that you used to love.
Yeah, and you end up working while you're meant to be chilling.
Yeah.
See that hi-hat there? Ooh, that vocal's a bit low there.
It's fucking
bro,
hard.
I'm meant to be chilling, I'm not in the studio.
Yeah. Nah, literally. So, like, you know, sometimes, like, when I've done, like, sometimes I'll go for, like, 20 hours straight,
Yeah, just
I feel like doing it.
It's unhealthy as well, bro. Like, you've told me energy drinks and
fucking bomb. And it's all good money in that there, but you need a fucking few days rest after it. Jesus Christ.
So that there, bro, you see what you've just said? Now, this is the perfect time to touch on it, because we've touched on it in the past, bro.
Yeah.
This is the other side of music.
Yeah.
What does that affect, bro?
Yeah, mental health.
What a lot of people dismiss, a lot of people are addressing, but musically, bro, right? So I'm going to tell you, obviously, I'm all right, but what I didn't like about, again, performing, what put me off music, bro, right, a lot of people would like for music, bro. They wanted more.
Yeah.
So now, so this is a little bit of advice I give to artists as well. If you're going to go into something, and it happens now as a night, right, I've released a song. Now it's done well. Everyone wants more. Yeah. So now I'm on the back foot. I didn't prepare for this. Why didn't I prepare for it? Do I not believe in myself? What did I release a song for? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The mental, bro, you get bad anxiety, bro. You're trying to write, you're trying to keep it. Oh, I'm gonna blow it. I'm gonna blow this. They need more. And then there's many sides to it, bro. Like you start lacking. You get writer's block. It's not a nice feeling, bro. A few artists have said to me, I want to start doing music. What should I do? And I always say to them, get ahead before you release something. Before you release a record, have X amount of tracks recorded. Get your videos recorded. Don't even flipping make an Instagram yet. Have a good few videos parked up. Have a nice chunk of change. Have a load of tracks recorded. So now, should you release something and it do what you want it to do, you can give them more without stressing and panicking and getting all the anxiety. And then the other side of it, bro, like I'm telling you, the anxiety it come with, do you want to perform? Bro, it wasn't nice, bro. I don't like it. And we all get anxiety from time to time, but like I say, I get stage fright.
I did it drunk for a year. I'd never played.
And there you go. It drives people to think, I'll have a few drinks in the studio to loosen me up, or on stage to loosen me up. A few leads to a few more, which leads to a bottle, which leads to like a lot of these. Look how many celebrities, bro. Like if you see them off camera or on camera when they shouldn't be on camera because someone sneaked a little picture of them. They're looking rough or they're up to no good or they're having breakdowns, bro. Because music it's very demanding. It's supply and demand.
So because
if you
it's
can't supply
physical and you can't feel it physically, people don't think that they look at it like, oh, it's alright, it's light work, it's easy. It's not, bro. I would rather pick up fucking tons of bricks all day, than have to go through sometimes I go in work mode where I don't know if I might feel a bit depressed or whatever, or feel a bit lost. So when I want, I can earn money and work in it. So I'll put my head in the game.
Overpower it in it. It's a mind state. It's up to you to battle it. Say no, not today, mate. We're working. You're not coming here to mess up my week or I've got money to make. And then
you end up overworking because your mind's just thinking all the time, right? So then you're thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. You're trying to be creative. I've got to be creative 24/7.
You're like me, bro. So I've said this to people before. Like, you know when people say, like, Reek says it to me a lot. A lot of people say it to me like, bro, relax, bro. Have a day off, man. You need some downtime, man. Yeah. Bro, I don't do well for downtime. I struggle to sit there and watch Netflix or read a book. And I like to say I read books. I've got them, but I very rarely pick them up. I read one recently because it was necessary. Like I'm chilling. I was in a position where I had a few days down. I'm forced myself to do it, and I actually started to enjoy it. But then since I've been back, it's just sat down again. But I naturally, bro, like if I am not on the move flipping putting a curtain pole up on the wall, laying a floor, painting the studio, or building some mad set that will probably never get used till next year because I'll take it back down the next day. But I'm enjoying doing that. You know what I'm like? What am I like, bro? You see me in the old studio, I'm painting ceilings and that. Bro, I've got this idea. I'm going to put that light up there, right? And I'm going to put some string over there and make some art. And see what you want about, bro? But I enjoy it, bro. And I feel happy doing that. I know it might seem pointless to some, but up top, this is what keeps me happy.
Yeah.
I like to do projects. I need to be on the move, so like you like to be on the move, but sometimes, bro, you need to find something away from the music, because the music is what's like.
Because when I have downtime now, this is what I used to do wrong. Yeah, when I have downtime, I still did music, because what I used to do was, rather than treat beats like a business, I treat engineering like a business. I treat beats as like a downtime, and I laugh.
You enjoy it.
I basically I sold all my favorite guitar amp that cost like $1,000, and loads of shit like that I've had for years to buy a MacBook in it.
Oh, right, okay.
Because what I thought, right, I was like you were saying about live, I was sick of playing live, because I get fucking socially anxious dead easy.
I do, bro, for no reason. I could be not even doing anything.
I'm not even scared of many things. But fucking.
To go in a bar and think I need a drink here, I feel nervous for no reason.
Yeah, no, literally, it's like a Friday night. If someone wants to invite me out on a Friday night, I'm like 6 o'clock getting ready, I get scared.
So it's very common, bro. A lot of people. It doesn't mean you're scared of something or you're shit bag. It's a social anxiety. It's a known thing, innit? The biggest and baddest get that, bro.
Yeah. So what I used to do was obviously make beats, but then I realised I was burning myself out more on my downtime, because on my downtime, obviously, I was I was going back to my original roots where I bought my laptop and I'm like learning beats again. You know what I mean? So it felt like that in a way. It's more fun again. Because at one point in the last couple of years, I felt like a robot doing things. Like I was making beats that I don't really care about, because somebody wanted to do remakes or whatever.
You don't do your best job when you're doing something you don't
I've not
enjoy,
got full, I like to be full creative. Do you know what I mean? So
full
obviously,
control of that side.
I went through. This is what I learned about writer's block as well. But I went through I'm talking like 6 months, nearly a year. Yeah, where last year, I'm not gonna lie, I probably made some of my best beats, but I probably only made about 10 actual proper beats last year that I actually enjoyed in it. That was, but one of them ended up on JD Sports actually as well. They bought it on an advert in it.
I need a beat off you, sorry. I need like an intro. I need a beat that ain't gonna get flagged for copyright, for an intro vid for this. We'll chop it up afterwards.
Yeah. But like, so what happened was, I was like, I was coming home doing so I've done sessions. I'm coming home doing sessions at home or whatever, boom. And then on my downtime, I don't really have another hobby, because don't forget I've turned my hobby into a career. So then what the fuck do I do then?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
If your hobby become a career, but then careers become a job.
Yeah.
If what you enjoy becomes a job, it takes the excitement out of it.
Yeah,
exactly.
So so what I did is I sort of like I've split it up a little bit then, where I will just only make I'd literally just make beats when I feel like it. Not go. So I used to do it on downtime for a laugh, because I don't even have fucking anything connected to my TV. I don't even watch TV. I just like silence sometimes. I've never watched fucking Games of Thrones or all that shit, or Netflix. I don't do Netflix and chill or nothing.
It's hard,
do you know what I mean? Because what I found what I like doing, I like fucking walking, bro. I swear to
Walking's
God.
nice, bro.
I like
walking. If you can find a nice place to walk to, or like just where there's just nature, and it is nice, isn't it? You can just walk and talk, and it's nice sometimes to talk with someone, but not about music or nothing, not something you do at home.
Silence, just listening to the fucking world,
the birds,
and you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nice, bro. It is nice.
Yeah. So now, because obviously we're not beats in it anyway, like I'm not making many beats anymore. So obviously everyone gets on me for beats all the time, but I'm going to talk about white writers block now. So what I find was, when you are constantly making beats all the time, right? So engineering's sweet, because it's more of a skilled trade. You can go to uni and learn that stuff. You can go learn uni and
just
learn beats. But some people are naturally born to make music. Do you know what I mean? So writer's block isn't a real thing. It's not basically all it is. You get to a creative point where you level up. So anything you write, you're not feeling it anymore, because you can't write, or because you're still writing the same shit that you was writing. Do you know what I mean? You're not leveling up. So writer's block, basically, it's just people need to use it to their advantage. So basically, take a fucking break. And it doesn't matter if that break is long.
Recharge your creativity.
My break was nearly a year. Probably made 10 beats in that space of time.
I agree with you with that.
So when I'd actually went there and thought, one day, fucking Sunday morning, I've woke up there and I thought, fucking boom, I'm gonna make some beat. And in that day, I made fucking bare bang. One of them ended up on JD Sports, you know what I mean? They give me £5 for that.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
And then fucking boom.
And that, bro, again, a big point in your career, bro, to get paid off JD.
Exactly.
So that's a big bag, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not to some when you're up to no good, but when you've done that off a beat.
Yeah,
what's took you how long, bro? That's a big bag in comparison to somebody else's. Do you know what I mean?
6 month break off of not making anything hardly and just doing engineering has actually paid off. I probably wouldn't have made £5 off beats in that time if I was just pulling out shit that I didn't care about. Do you know what I mean? There's no way I wouldn't have made that much money off it. So with that there, obviously, like they say, like time is investment. Do you know what I mean? Like money's not investment. I mean, it can be obviously, but time is as well. You have to have time.
Yeah, invest your time. The money will come, won't it?
Yeah, and that includes resting. Resting is also because when you burn out, and I've burnt myself out so many times.
We have these conversations a lot, don't we? Where you literally feel like going ghost off Instagram and everything. It's when your mind really makes you think, I really don't want to deal with anyone today. Like I want to be ghost. The feeling of being ghost, no one can contact you. It's quite nice, isn't it? When you sort of your phone's like mine, bro.
When it runs out, I have a little bit of peace for a minute, but like.
It's like, but then do you get that? Do you get this one when it's been off for a bit? Shit, I've got to switch this back on now. Now it's worse because you think, how many DMs and that message pops up that someone's tried to ring me, and then WhatsApp and this, and it's like,
and then you got the fucking question marks. Please, nobody question mark me.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
Like, it just means obviously you've got like. I mean, I understand people, like they've. I might have said I can get something in at this time, or I'll get back to you soon.
Pinch of salt, bro.
But then you've got to remember that like they're only waiting for you, but you've got hundreds of people, bro.
They're one person waiting on you, but there's how many of them waiting on you too? So you got to try juggle, and it all comes to everybody's is urgent as well. Oh, I really need that now because of some bullshit excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
And the ones that genuinely need it now, that aren't bullshitting. Do you know what I mean? Like,
they'll just go, just do it.
They need it, innit? Like now, because everyone needs it now. With music, it's like you want your product back. I get it with videos when I shoot someone a video. Is it nearly ready, bro? I get it because I'm an artist myself. I've been in the boots of waiting for an audio back, waiting for a video back. It's exciting, innit?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But yo, guys, like the stress you lot give, man, it's horrible. Like this guy's asking for his vid. This guy's asking for his vid. And if you're below a certain age, bro, they're on you as well. Yeah. It's new to him, it's exciting.
Nah, trust me, you know what's worse as well, right? I have to explain this a lot to people, but like, I can't, like, obviously you have a team around you to help you, but I can't, say like, for example, you was a fucking PA for me, right? You can't go with my laptop and bounce out stems on finger.
There's only one of you.
Like, I know what's what there.
Yeah, so you can't really pass the job on, innit?
Do you know what I mean? There's no finger. I have to do it myself. And obviously, I've got a normal life, million things going on. If anyone knows me personally, they know what I'm like, constantly on the go. I'm everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it does get difficult sometimes.
That's the mental side of it, like
said, bro. But on that's obviously a learning curve of how what we talk about time is how to you got to manage your time a little bit better and take time out for yourself. Do you know what I mean? To do stuff like that. Yeah. So these days, what I normally do is I'll just give myself some fucking like a day off, responding back to people that
like dedicate your time. Like today, I'm gonna do admin, reply to DMs, get some mixes done and sent out. I'm not taking any sessions today.
Yeah.
But again, it's when you're self-employed, like you need to make enough money on these days to be able to have that day. Because if you've had a on and off week, then you ain't got that day. Well, it's one of them, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, so we'll wrap up in a minute. Like I say, we're coming up to like an hour now. We'll get you back on. Keep the listeners engaged. If you've got to this point, you lot are legends. You might as well, what did they do? Hit the subscribe. If you're on a phone, you can literally right down here, whatever side of the screen I'm on, subscribe, and then it'll say hit the bell. Do that.
Wzrd official on Instagram.
Get him on it. I'll put your things in that anyway. You're not going anywhere yet. Stop plugging yourself. It's not finished. I've got 2 questions for you. I want sharp answers.
Go on.
Right. Give me. I feel like you're just gonna overdo the answer. Keep me here on that.
No. I'll give them one word.
Three your favourite artists you've worked with and why? Quick fire.
Oh yeah, I couldn't.
Come on, bro.
Right, but don't say your name. Yeah, I've nothing against.
Yeah, nothing against them, man.
Yeah. So me on sessions, rapid. Right. Is I go off vibe, energy on vibe. Yeah, right. Favorite sessions, Jake Polar.
Good sessions, yeah.
Jake Polo always has a laugh.
He's a good lad. I've met him through United. Good energy. Is he one take king now as well? I want to know if they're like, and when they say easiest to work with, right? I can see by that face you're messing about, Paula. I mean, like, you know, when we spoke in the past, bro, people are great in energy, bro, but you're like, bro, do you not know how to stand in front of them?
You know what? Yeah,
said it to me like,
Paula's
you need to be.
Paula's got this really weird way of recording, right? Yeah. I can't reveal it. But it's unique and it works.
All right, there you go.
But we can. He can one take.
Right, we'll have Paula. Give me another.
Keeks.
And who's gonna say him, bro? I was waiting for Keeks.
Keeks is a one taker straight off the
He's been
back.
a one taker the very first time.
I stay in a session with Keeks, yeah, right, and we're gonna make tracks, yeah. Because he's that quick, and obviously I'm that quick, I can mix his vocal in like 10 minutes or something. So if you take out a 10-minute for recording and a 10-minute for mixing, 20 minutes, the session's done.
Yeah.
So instead, I'll make beats for him, so we can pen, and he'll pen while I'm making a beat, and then it's worth more time. You know what I mean?
Paula Keeks and one more, bro. Stick with the two if you want.
Favorite artist to record with, innit? Yeah. Oh, sharp answers. This is going wrong. This one.
Do you want to move on? Do you want to answer me next time?
No. I'll answer
you got it. You're gonna hate the next one. You don't have to say why on the next one though, but your mind will go blank because it does. It's going blank now.
Who's my other artist that I love recording with?
Might be that shaky leg, you know.
Yeah. Because I'm torn between a couple, innit?
Can I make a suggestion?
Go on.
As a collective.
Go on. You.
No, not me. Not me. I don't really record.
No. We have some good sessions.
We have good sessions, don't we?
Yeah.
Do you know who I want to put in there? Not an individual. It's a camp. I don't know what the camp's called, but the whole Maze, Ace Cobain, Ralph.
So yeah. So them,
I know that.
Yeah. So the reason I was
going
to say them, but there's bare of them.
That's a camp.
So I can't say yeah. But they.
I remember their energy at the old lab. A few of them have been here.
We
good lads, man. And you told me you've had good sessions.
Some of my best sessions have been with Mason Maze, man. I swear down. But I could only name 3, but we'll just say that.
Call them a collective.
Yeah, a collective innit.
We'll call like the Backstreet Boys.
We can
Boys to
roll
Men.
Yeah, we roll
you're
up
a group,
anywhere.
lads.
We record in fucking bandos and all sorts. Anywhere like we'll pull up. And I
creatives, bro. The creative.
Always. We did a boot camp a couple of years ago. When was it? 2021. We made a full album. It's coming out this year. That as well. Best sessions I had.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Do you know what I mean?
You've told me in it a couple of times. Right then, before we go, this is the killer question. Don't worry about leaving any out.
Alright, okay.
Top 5 in Manchester.
Top 5 rappers or artists in general.
Just artists. Make it easy.
Right, yeah.
It's not all about rappers, is it?
I'm gonna start straight off the bat with No Chill because and you know what? You know the tracks that No Chill's got out right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Nothing compared to what he's got.
Compared to what
bro,
he's
when
got,
we was upstairs the other day and he had that bar about fucking the best of one guy. Someone will learn this one day. Like I know what he meant now. Yeah, that was a tough bar.
Kenzo's
hard.
Right, I need to get in touch with Kenzo. I know he's locked up right now, but I can do a couple of madness with people.
Kenzo's hard. I give it you.
See, everyone says Tunde. See, I rate Tunde. I rate Tunde, right? But the reason why I'm not going to say Tunde, right, is because that's expected, innit?
Yeah,
Tunde is expected. Jordan McCann's expected, innit?
So I want some underdogs.
I want some more underdogs.
Because just some of them haven't got the flowers yet, but they're better than a lot of these men that are up there.
Yeah. So we've got No Chill, Kenzo. Do you know what? I'm gonna give Keeks his flowers as well because
Keeks deserves them, bro.
Keeks is one of the hardest working rappers in the city.
He is, bro.
His time will come. His time will come. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why it's not blown properly yet, but either way, he's still successful what he does because he makes good music. So views don't mean shit.
Longevity. He's got the music with longevity. Like
always, top 5. So these, do you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say now as well. So these aren't all just rappers, right? But my other favorite artist, is Ace Cobain. You know,
Ace Cobain's hard, bro.
Ace Cobain's actual content.
You're a problem, bro. You show me some of his stuff.
His stuff that
he's a rock star, bro.
Nah, trust me, what I mean.
He's a rock star, bro.
We've been making new genres and shit, but it's not released yet. And even his content's out now. He's good, but he's not his best. Do you know what I mean? This is, we sort of have little plans when we do it. Yeah. 5th one as well now. God, I'm trying to think now of a 5th one. Because it's quite. Now we've got quite a good ones. But I would say there's a girl that everyone needs to check out, but she also calls herself Kenzo, yeah.
Oh, really?
But she's called Louis Kenzo.
Okay.
Right, yeah, LK.
We'll have a look at her.
I'll link. We'll link the socials. Or
Yeah, we'll
something.
have a look at her in a minute.
This girl,
Check
when
you out, man.
she
Get you
can
on the
rap
show
and
if
she
you're
can,
any
yeah, she
Well,
can rap
that was
and
rude
sing.
if you're any good. We'll
Yeah.
get you on the show.
Yeah, she can rap and sing, but when she sings, I mean, she can rap very, very well. But when she sings, like, she's a Mancunian Beyonce.
All right.
But she needs to drop more music.
So
because
she needs to be more on the bar, consistent.
These artists are what I've mentioned are all about views anyway. I'm just talking about pure
talent.
raw actual talent. I could name
Goes back
so
to
many
what
more.
we said, innit?
Yeah.
Consistency outweighs talent, so you know if you're not seeing your arm, pick it up, man.
I want to do a Rapid 6 one as well, yeah.
Go on 6.
It's called Only H2S.
I've seen that. I've got you on the gram. If I've not, I've seen you somewhere.
I need everyone to check out Only H2S. He's doing numbers at the moment on his socials and that there, but he's a young kid and he's one of the hardest graphers.
I feel like I'm gonna look. I'm in a group chat. I need to look at that in a minute. Only H2S. I don't know if I'll check it out, but bro, camera's gonna lock off in a minute. So it's been a pleasure. We'll touch on it again, and you guys now know the other side of Mr. Wzrd.
Yeah. Next time I'm gonna show you some. I'm gonna tell you some actual stories of shit that's happened because mad stuff.
Yeah, we'll touch on some other stuff.
Some interesting stuff.
We'll come back for a part 2, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
Right, guys. Peace. Yeah.
Bam.
Happy.
Good. See you in a bit.